The detectives entered the house and we were told that the body was in the kitchen. Goodson came through the door. First, uniformed officers arrived first on the scene. Officers Rodney, Zachary, Pearson were in the kitchen. Chapter 3, Roy's Glen. Outlaw. You think he killed her? Harrison asked his partner. Husbands kill wives every day. Why can't this asshole? Goodson responded. Book him. Yes, sir. Officers Hardaway and Pearsons got in the car and headed toward the precinct. Black sat still and quiet in the back seat with his hand hanging low all along the way. Officers Hardaway, who was the only rookie in the group, had questions for his partner. He's attended law school and joined the law force so he could learn law firsthand. So what's the big deal with this guy? This guy's been doing business in this area for years. Drugs, gambling, prostitution, murder, anything with fast money attached to it, this guy's into it. But he's smart. Never been arrested, so catching his ass at the scene of the crime with some guys that have been around for a while think it's a big time. What about you? You think it's a big deal? Nope. Not to me, just another asshole killer. After a while, they all get caught. Persons announce. Yeah, well, I don't think he did it. It's just what your extensive experience on the job tells you. No, Hardaway spits out quickly, but look at him. Pearsons glanced back at the black at Black, and then quickly back to Hardaway. So what? Just another asshole perp to me. You gotta look beyond that shit. Yeah, he's just another asshole perp, but look at him. The way he laid her down gently and closed her eyes, he loved that woman, and that shit is eating his ass up, Hardaway observed. Is that what they teach you in law school? Why does it always gotta be about that? Hardaway asked angrily. Calm down. It ain't all that, Person said. As they arrived from the precinct, Mike was taken to the interrogation room, but only after he was photographed and fingerprinted. When Detectives Goodson and Harris entered the room, Black was cuffed to the table and still had his head hanging low. You want to tell us why you killed her, Black? Goodson pulled out a chair and sat down at the table next to Black. What happened? You caught her cheating on you? Harris sat down across from Black. Nah, he caught her stealing. He threw out. Black raised his head and looked at the two detectives. The lawyer? For the next 30 minutes, Goodson and Harris laid out several scenarios of how the gruesome crime had been committed and Black's motives for killing her. Black answered, as always, with the same lawyer. Chapter 4, Wanda. Hi, Mike. It's about time you called me back. I've been calling you. Wanda, what? I'm in jail, Wanda, Mike said, and now he had her under her undivided attention. Wanda sat right back up in her bed. What do you say? He asked quickly. You were where? I'm in jail. Where are you? 47th precinct. Okay, Mike, I'm on my way. What are you charged with? Wanda asked as she rolled out of bed and began grabbing clothes to put on. Murder. Oh my God. I'll be there in 15 minutes. Do you want me to call Shy? Wanda asked as she hurried up to get dressed. That's who they say I killed, Mike said, and hung up the phone. He knew Wanda would have 1,000,001 questions, and that would just keep them on the phone longer. And sooner Wanda got here, the sooner he would be out with the motherfucker who killed Shy. After the motherfucker who killed Shy. Wanda stood, holding the phone, in total disbelief of what she had just heard. Shy was dead. Mike was being held up for murder. Her first person she called was Bobby, but she got her his voicemail, on his phone and his cell phone. Bobby, it's Wanda. I need you to call me as soon as you get this message. It's important. Wanda grabbed her cell phone and headed out the door. I'm on her way to the car. She called Nick. Hello, Wanda. How are you doing tonight? Nick asked, wondering at the same time and excited about her new reason for calling so late. Not good, Nick. She said, Shy is dead and Mike is being held for murder. Wanda said and started up her Lexus. Did you hear that right? Shy is dead and Black is in jail for murder. That's what he told me, she said as she drove. Did he do it? I don't think so. He said that's who they said he killed. But I don't know. He hung up before I could ask him any questions. When did y'all get back? We got back tonight. I just dropped him off a couple hours ago. What time was it? Wanda asked, a little put out that Nick had been back and he didn't call her. It was 11. I don't know. I couldn't say for sure it was. Our plane landed 10 minutes to 10. 10 till. I dropped him off at the house and came to the club. What airline? American? Okay, Nick, I'm at the precinct now and I'll call you later. Wanda said, get out of the car, and as she got out of the car and opened up the trunk and took out her briefcase. You want me to meet you down there? For what, Nick? Wanda asked. Nick didn't have an answer, and they felt like they were sharing Wanda. He felt like sharing with Wanda. You see if he can find out what happened. You see if you can find out what happened. I guess it would be a better idea, Nick admitted. You think, Wanda said, and hung up the phone. Nick, you got up from the desk and you got all ready to hit the streets. Now on the way out the door, he called Freeze. Yo, what up, Nick? Black's in jail. For what? Freeze asked